it going, guys? cxlthebest, and today I'm gonna help you choose your class on Warlords. So let's start with Shaman. Here we have Thunderlord. Thunderlord is very easy to play. So if you're just starting out, and you can just use Thunderlord. It has a ton of health. You get 10 energy per second, 10 per hit, and plus 10 damage, which is really sweet. So you can do minor healing, you can do tons of damage, but defense isn't its strength. Next one is Earth Warden. It's mainly for healing, but the thing is, you die really easily, even though you have a massive amount of health. Damage taken is minus 10, but it's not all that helpful. So this class will take a lot of practice, and if once you master it, you still might not be as good as the other classes. So let's move on to Mage Pyromancer. This I recommend to use this class to start off with, since it's free. 10 energy per second, 7 per hit, which is decent, plus 10 damage. That's also very good. And it's all attack. The defense is okay. You can heal yourself minorly, but not that much. Next is Cairo Mincer, and I highly prefer you use this class. It takes a little mastering, but it's worth it. As you can see, I've done 7,008. So if you put that into, that's 7,088,000 damage total. That is a ton. The best thing about this class is damage taken is minus 20%. So you have a ton of defense and basically the same amount of health as any other classes. Shaman has more though.
Legendary!
Someone just got a legendary. It has abilities like fourth one, I forget what it's called. I'll go, it's over here. No. Here. Ice barriers. So it gets if you use this combination of arcane shield and ice barrier, this one will reduce your damage taken depending on what upgrade you have, and I have a pretty high upgrade, and reduces speed if someone melee hits you for 2 seconds. Though it's not that long, but it's worth it. And you can absorb up to 30%. I have it upgraded to 35% of your maximum health, so it'll absorb that much, but it only lasts 6 seconds. So if you use this combined, it can absorb a lot more damage without it wearing off. It also has Time Warp, which will heal you for 1,000 or so. I think it's a percentage. It heals me for 1,100, but it gives a percentage of your max health. It heals. So the last one here is Aquaman. It is very healing oriented, and it is not as good as Earth Warden. Its health is lower than usual. Its energy is very high. You have pretty decent healing, plus 5 damage per hit, but you won't be hitting much people. It's very ranged. Plus 10 per second, and the thing about this class is minus 20% damage. So unless you have people protecting you 24/7, this class is almost useless. So I highly recommend Cairo Mincer. But if you're playing with friends, like a lot of friends who have defense class types and have minor healing abilities, that's great class to use. Okay, next class, go to Warrior. Zerker. Ton of health. Tons of health, plus 10 damage. I don't prefer this class. I don't usually use it. So it has Bloodlust, which you can suck blood from someone else, so you gain health and they lose it. It's a really good ability, but thing is, your Cairo Mincer and Pyromancer, they have much more attack, and Cairo Mincer has much more defense, so it can easily overpower this, and especially because Mage is ranged, so it's a very difficult matchup. So I do not recommend using this unless you prefer to use melee types of class for this, but not very effective. Someone's exploded stuff. Next thing, Defender. It's defense oriented, minus 20% damage. Yeah, it costs 15,000 coins, plus 10 for hit, 10 per second, 132 energy, but that's upgraded for me. Damage taken is minus 20%, which is very good. It has a ton of health, this one. The only problem is that it's melee, so it does it's a lot less effective, and it's still a very good class. If you want to stick with melee, I would prefer you to use Defender over any Paladin classes. And yeah, so let's go into the Paladin. Avenger, decent health, 10 per second, plus 10 damage. I do not prefer this over the basic warrior class, except it has a bit more defense but a bit less attack. Someone's playing freaking music. 1 second. There we go. Next one, Crusader. A defense-oriented Paladin specialization. It has a ton of health. Its defense is decent. I'm not going to say it's good. Seriously? My weapon just can't change color again. See that? That's insane. Anyways, minus 20% damage taken. I do not prefer this over Pyromancer, though, because it still Pyromancer still has a lot more defense. Yeah. And the last one, Protector. I'd say it's not as good as Earth Warden, not as good as Aquaman or any of the other. It's better than the Warrior one. I just got a text. Yeah. Minus 20% damage. That's not good. Health is decent. It's higher than Pyromancer, but I do not prefer use this as a healing choice. I prefer using Earth Warden, and you'll still need friends to back you up on this one as well. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you out with choosing your class, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.